So growing up, I didn't really get the idea of self-respect and respecting myself. That's such a weird thing to say because I would never think that I would come to this realization one day and actually like know the value of respecting myself and self-respect. When I was younger, I never really told anyone about boundaries. I never really told anyone if I didn't like what they were doing to me or what they said. I just never really like said my feelings in a way, and I didn't really say like I don't really like what you said about me or things like that. I just kind of took it, and as a result of that, I always had a lot of hurt inside. I feel like that's why I still have memories from my childhood, like hurtful memories, because I never said it, and I just thought I wasn't supposed to, and I just thought I was supposed to be nice to everyone, and I didn't really understand that it's okay to ask for respect. It's okay to walk out of a situation. It's okay to tell someone that you don't like what they're doing to you because it's not respectful to you. If you get what I mean? And the thing is, I didn't know that. No one told me about that. I just thought I was supposed to be nice to everyone, and I just thought that, I'm supposed to just take what people said, and I thought I was the one who was supposed to be quiet because like I thought it was selfish, and I thought it was mean to tell someone to respect me, even though I wasn't like telling them respect me, But it's just things like, if someone, because people always used to call me short and small as a kid, and that was my insecurity as a kid. I didn't like people pointing out my height or the size of my body, but people always did. And I never told anyone, don't say that, I should have done that. But I didn't get the concept of self-respect. I just thought I was supposed to take it. And it's only like so recently that I've decided to actually respect myself and to let other people know the same. And I actually addressed that in a previous video about how I want to say my feelings now, and how I am being a bit more direct with people now, and how I'm letting go of, I have to be nice all the time. Because that's what I thought as a kid. I just always thought you're supposed to be nice all the time and take what people said to you, and whatever people did to you, it's okay, just be nice. Which is not true, As human beings, we also have boundaries, no matter how close that person is to you. Which brings me to this next subject. My mother, she always liked, she didn't do it all the time, but she liked to take pictures of me, and I hated it, and I still hate it. Like, she'll just take a picture of me secretly and things like that, and take pictures of me when I don't want her to, because I don't really like having my pictures taken, especially if if I don't consent. Please don't take my picture, I'm just like that. Unless if it's like my friends, sometimes they'll take candid of me, then they'll send it to me. It's like funny one, okay lah. But like with my mother, it's so annoying because she knows I don't like her taking pictures of me, but she still does it because she doesn't care about the boundaries. She's an extrovert. She's very like that. She doesn't get why I don't like my picture taken, because she will love it, and she never knew boundaries. And I just never really, I thought I was supposed to take that, which is why I just get so annoyed at her, but then I still let her do it. And it's only recently that I realized, like, no, she's my mother, but that doesn't mean that we can't have boundaries. I still am a human being. She might have authority over me because she's my mother. The Bible says I'm supposed to honor my father and mother. I'm not denying that. But the Bible also says don't provoke your children. I feel like less people know about that verse. Everyone knows about the honor your father and mother verse, but no one knows about the don't provoke your children verse. So I'm just going to tell you guys that is a Bible verse that says don't provoke your children. Okay? So I know my mother is like more authority than me, and I'm supposed to respect her and obey her, even though sometimes I don't want to. Hey, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm not a very obedient kid. Hey, I'm just saying, okay? I'm being very honest. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't need to respect me. I may be younger than her, I may have come out of her, but that doesn't mean I'm not a human being. And that doesn't mean I can't set boundaries with her also. And that's something that I realized also, like, yeah, she's my mother, but that doesn't mean she's different from anyone else. She is. But if you get what I mean, that doesn't mean I can't set boundaries with her. If she knows I don't like to take pictures, she's not supposed to, regardless of whether or not she's my mother. Because she used to say that, like last time, if I scold her, if she did something that I don't like, She used to say, but I'm your mother, and I used to just keep quiet. But now I know that, yes, you're my mother, but you're still supposed to respect my boundaries. So that's just something that I've come to realize, that it's okay to set boundaries, and it's good for you. You know why? Because if you tell people your boundaries, be upright about how you feel. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you terrible. It doesn't make you mean. In fact, I think that actually makes things easier, because you set boundaries from the beginning, from the first time that person makes fun of your pimple. Whether or not they mean it or not, in a bad way or a good way. Maybe they mean it in a fun way, the pimple, whatever it is, right? Set it from the beginning. Sorry, I don't like what you said. Please don't say it again. And that can prevent so many things. That can prevent you being hurt. That can prevent fights. That can prevent you talking bad about them to someone. Like, I feel like we should all just set boundaries from the beginning. It's like when you meet someone, let's say you meet your new roommate in university, and you set boundaries from the beginning. Hey, don't use my dishes, stuff like that, And it just can, prevent so many other things. And I feel like we all just need to realize that it's okay to set boundaries. It doesn't mean that you're being a bad person. It's not bad to ask for respect. It's not bad to let people know that there are certain things that you don't like them to do to you, whether or not they mean it in a good way or bad way. I know some people are going to be like, but I didn't mean it in a bad way. Like when, let's say someone like calls you skinny, they call a skinny person skinny. You're so skinny, right? And that person says, I'm sorry, I don't like what you said. And then you're like, well, I didn't mean what. It's just words. I'm just kidding. I also used to be like that when I was small. I used to say, I'm just kidding. No, like, whether or not you mean it or not, if the person doesn't like it, don't say it. The whether or not you mean it in a good way or bad way, if it hurts someone, you should stop. And that's something that I've come to realize also. I also have put that into practice. If something I say hurts someone, I should not say it, regardless of whether or not I meant it in that way. Because you never know. Like someone could say I'm fat and just be kidding, but I used to be super insecure about my body. So whether or not you mean it in a good way or bad way, if it hurts someone, I think you should stop and respect that person's wishes. Okay? And I'm not talking about like being direct. I mean, like, if it's the truth, like let's say you're my teammate and we're working in a team, but you're giving me all the work, and I tell you that, hey, we're a team, right? Why am I getting all the work? You should be doing some work also, and you don't like it. Okay, that's a different thing. Okay, like I'm not talking about that kind of thing. That is just that some people can't accept the truth. I'm talking about things that you say that could hurt people, and I think we all should just set those boundaries, whatever it is. Like today, I set a boundary again. I set a boundary with my brother, because he, like, sometimes he will ask me, like, do you have a boyfriend? He's just like that, So I decided, you know what? I just don't really like that question, because whether or not I have a boyfriend or not is a different matter. But whether or not I want to tell you, it's not your business. I could have a boyfriend and not want to tell you. It's fine. It's not your business, right? Am I right? So it's not like I hate that question, but it gives me the feeling like I need to tell him if I have a boyfriend, which I don't. I don't owe my brother anything, okay? So I told him, hey, stop asking me if I have a boyfriend, because I don't have a question. And he said, okay, done. He won't ask me that again. I already set that boundary, and he already knows, oh, okay, she doesn't like that question. So he won't ask me that again. And also today I set another boundary with my mother, because I went on her FB and I saw that she had posted some pictures of me. And I mean, not pictures of me individually that she took. I mean, like, pictures of like sometimes, because like my mother, even at like dinners, sometimes like a simple family dinner, she'll like take the picture, and I look really bad in those pictures, by the way. And I also don't like taking those pictures, but I didn't expect her to post every single picture. I look so bad. So I told her today, like, Ma, don't post any picture of me on social media unless I say so. And she said, okay. Set those boundaries. If not, you are the one who's going to get hurt, you know, because like I said, I didn't do that when I was young. I thought I was supposed to just let anyone do whatever they wanted, and I thought that it would be like making a big deal. I thought that it would be like really childish if I, you know, told people, hey, don't say that, it hurts me. I thought it would be like really childish to do that, but actually it's not. That's just basic respecting yourself, you know. It is okay to tell people that you don't like them to do certain things or to say certain things to you. If something they are doing is really hurtful to you, or if someone is being really annoying, like asking, like my brother, really asking an annoying question, it's okay to tell them, hey, stop asking that question, I really don't like it. It's okay. And that's something that I've had to learn growing up. You know, it's something that I've learned very recently, and I should have learned when I was younger, but I didn't. I've learned it now, but I've learned it now, and I will practice it for the rest of my life. It's okay to set boundaries, any kind of boundaries. Emotionally, if someone's messing with your emotions, you know, stuff like that. Or physically, obviously, you know, touching and whatever. It's okay to set boundaries. Whatever it is, set those boundaries. And whether or not people like it or not, maybe people might not like it. Like, why don't you like me saying that? They don't get it, but you do, right? And you tell them, hey, I don't like it because it's hurtful to me. I don't like it because you keep pointing out my insecurity. You know, tell people. And whether or not they you know, if they respect you, great. You know, I think most people, they will respect your boundaries. They'll be like, oh, okay, you know, because they'll be like, oh, what I said is hurtful, you know, and they will realize. But some people, they won't respect your boundaries. What do you do with those kind of people? I think you just need to remind them of your boundary. And also, if it comes to a point where you just feel like they will never respect you, I think it's okay to walk away. I honestly think it's okay. So that's a decision that I've chosen to make, which is a really big decision actually, because all my life I've never done that. Never in my life did I tell someone, hey, I don't like what you said to me, or hey, you're pointing out my insecurity. I've never done that. I never have. And that's why I have a lot of like hurtful memories from my childhood of me just being hurt by myself, because I never used to tell someone, you know. And that's why they kept on pointing out my insecurities and stuff like that, because I never set that boundary. So anyone watching this video, just know that I think we're always told to like be nice to people, but we're never told to be nice to ourselves. And it's not selfish. It is not selfish to be nice to yourself, okay? It is not a selfish thing to ask for respect, because respect is a good thing. Imagine if we all just didn't respect each other, you know? So I think it's okay to ask for respect, to set boundaries, and that can prevent a lot of problems. So yeah, just know that you setting boundaries, you know, asking for respect and expecting their respect, it doesn't mean you're being a mean person. It doesn't mean you're not being nice. In fact, you are actually, yes, you're being nice to yourself. Being nice doesn't mean letting people hurt you. If that's what being nice means, I don't want to be nice anymore, you know. And if people think, and there are gonna be people who think you're being mean just because you set boundaries, you know, just because you tell them something that they didn't want to hear, you know. You tell them, don't say that to me because it hurts me. There are gonna be people who say, oh, you're so mean, you're so, you know, whatever. Those people don't get it, and that's okay. Move on, you know. I feel like it's okay to just accept that there are going to be people who will never respect anyone, and that's okay. Is it a good thing? No. They should respect you, they should respect your boundaries, but you know, them saying that you are mean for asking for respect, them saying you're being mean, or them saying you're being selfish or whatever, that says a lot more about them than it does about you. That's the truth. Because any decent human being who has any ounce of respect for anyone would respect them and respect their boundaries. And if they don't respect yours, it's okay to just walk away, because they probably don't respect anyone else either. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm actually supposed to be doing my grammar quiz right now, but then I got bored, so I just came and filmed this video because it was like a thought that was in my head. Sorry for how I look in this video. I know, I just washed my hair today because I'm going out tomorrow, girls, you feel me? Who else, like, if you're going out tomorrow, whether or not it's like a special, it's not even a special thing tomorrow, I'm just gonna go out to buy one thing and then that's it. I always wash my hair the day before. Also, I'm using a back camera in this video, and I think I will do that for all the future videos also, because I feel like it's nice to not be able to see myself, because then I don't keep on looking there, you know, I keep on looking at you. We had a good talk. That was something that I should have heard when I was younger. Like, I wish someone told me that when I was younger. Hey, but that's okay, at least I can tell someone now, right? Comment down below your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.